So you just bought yourself a brand new EVGA Geforce RTX 3080 Ti FTW3 Ultra, and you're super excited, so hard to get. You get it home, you unbox it, you're about to install it, but you're missing something. Don't worry, in this video, I'm going to show you a complete unboxing and overview to show you every single thing that's in the box so you won't miss anything and you can get to gaming immediately. Welcome to ThisBytesForYou. Here we show you anything and everything PC related. So aside from the talk, let's get to the unboxing real quick. All right, so again, here she is, the EVGA Geforce RTX 3080 Ti FTW3 Ultra. Model number for this bad boy is 12G-P5-3967-KR. Okay, along the front, we can see the card. Along the side, model number, all that good stuff. Along the back, we can see the key features, specifications, and all that good stuff in English, French, and Russian. And same thing along the side. Top and bottom, nothing much there. So let's go ahead, open her up. All right. Holes along the side to keep all the excitement from overspilling when you open it up. Plain black box, beautiful. All right, and then the typical foam we see on inside these boxes to keep everything nice and fresh. I'm gonna focus on the card in a second. Okay, so here they have their very confusing, well, now they have screws, bracket. So last time I did the unboxing on the 3090, we didn't really know what this was, but now we do know, and unfortunately, not very many cases support it. Here are the screws. This is the bracket to hold the card from sagging, the anti-sag bracket. Then with the QR code, you can find out if your case is supported, and I'll go ahead and list it here. So this is everything that QR code gives you. So I had to buy one of these separately. Pretty cheap, about 15 bucks. I'll have a link down in the description below as well. All right, and then we have the EVGA Geforce RTX installation guide. And if you've been here before, you know that I am going to make a video to show you from start to finish how to install the card, how to remove your old card, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that here. Nothing else in this groove. And just putting the card aside for right now. Okay, empty. Now, for some reason this feels a lot heavier and a lot thicker than a 30. Yeah, this. I'll have to measure that a little bit later on. Go ahead and peel this off. So we can see that there. You can see the fins right over here. 3 PCIe, 8 connections, or you can have 3 6+2s. You need to have them each connected, and you cannot daisy chain the connection. Each of these has to come directly from the power supply. This does require a 750 watt power supply as well. Interesting. I don't know if that is, yes, that is thermal paste. Nice and fresh. All right. So nice. I might clean that off, or maybe I won't, just to see what happens. And then, you know, take this off as well. Okay. And then FTW3 right along here. And PX1 right over here. Along the back here, we can see the end of the pipes for the heatsink. Then we can see what looks like an ARGB connection. And then for fan power, I'll have to test that just to make sure. You can see 5V, D, and G right over here, aux fan. I did forget to mention along here, along the card, there is a switch for OC and normal. Okay, and then EVGA, and they are not using that red anymore along the back here. It didn't bother me before, but it bothered a lot of people. Okay, so that looks nice. Again, big and beefy here. And then along here, along the bottom of the card, this is the part that's going to be along your motherboard. We can see each of the fans over here connecting. The fins again, some of the copper down here for the heatsink. And then along here, we can see 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. The HDMI is 2.1, while the display ports are 1.4A, and it does support HDCP 2.3. All right, so along the back of the card, now they kept this little red accent right over here, which doesn't bother me at all. And I love the scales back here. It looks so cool. Most of them are the design, but you can see some of them over here are actually cut into the card. All right, to help with heat. You'll notice there is the fins right under that. So heat's going to come up here and then typically get sucked either from the top of your case or from the rear of your case, or both. Okay, and then we can see right over here holding the heatsink to the GPU. Very nice looking card. And then it looks like the EVGA here is backlit as well. So is this here, but we'll go over that as well. Now coming to the front of the card, we can see this is a 3-fan card. Okay, coming in a little bit closer, just measuring the fans in case you're interested, which is a bit difficult because none of them are sticking out. I would say this is about 87 millimeters. And again, without taking the card apart, very difficult to tell. And this one is, let's say, about 87 as well. Now, typically they have different sizes here, but it looks like all the same. Oh no, this one seems to be 83 millimeters. Again, kind of hard to tell since I don't have the fans out. Now this utilizes the 2nd gen ray tracing cores and 3rd gen tensor cores. It has 1,800 megahertz of GPU boost clock, 10,240 CUDA cores, and 576 gigatexels texture fill rate. Now the memory is 12 gigs of 384-bit GDDR6X running effectively at 19,000 megahertz and 912 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. As you can see here, it does have an all-metal backplate to keep it nice and cool, arguably to keep it nice and cool. And actually, the card is 11.5 inches long. Now, including the little PCIe lip here, it is exactly 12 inches, but without that, it is 11.5. The card is 2.5 inches thick and 5 inches wide, or in depth. And thankfully this does come with a 3-year warranty. Again, please remember at least a 750 watt power supply is required for this card. If you have anything lower, you run the risk of blue screening or some other kind of issue. And don't forget to take these off as well. I didn't realize that there was some on there. But anyway, aside from that, you'll notice a little snake skin pattern along here on the card as well. And we also can't forget about the E's on the blades. You can see them there. And Geforce RTX here. And before you install the card, make sure to take that off. It happens to everybody. So coming up next is going to be a video on, from the ground up, how to remove your old card, how to install this new card, drivers and all. If you have any questions, please do leave them down in the comments below. I'm always happy to help you guys out. Please do remember to click like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton so that I can keep bringing you bigger and better like this. And just in case, I did pay for this, stupid expensive, but I want to keep bringing you the biggest and best to keep this Bytes for You growing. All right, my friends, this is Iggy with This Bytes for You out. See you guys.